Welcome to another exciting episode of Food and Food Tech. And today we've got Mr. Ashok Bansal with us. He's from Panchachena, also Myint Foods. And welcome to our interview, sir.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
And let's start with knowing a little more about you. So please tell us about your background.
Michelle, an engineer, and then my first 10 years were in the infrastructure and refineries and oil sector. Then I did my management from ISP. And after that, I headed construction, design, engineering, handover of mega projects, hotels, hospitals, etc. In between, I've done a couple of projects for the defense also. Last 3 years, I've been an entrepreneur in the food sector. We have a wonderful team with Anita Myint. Yes, I am the co-founder. Last 3 years, we are into Myint's Gourmet services.
So we also intrigued. Why frozen food?
Why frozen food? Well, to be candid, it happened. I had a wonderful team. Our professor and chef Anita Myint. She is known for her chemical and preservative-free food. And I am a foodie. I love to eat food, but I don't know how to make Maggi. I didn't know. So, and going forward, I really felt associated with the hospitality sector. Frozen food is the way to go. We buy a 5 lakhs ticket for a cruise liner. We just have frozen food. Internationally, I have traveled to all continents. We have frozen food. But in India, somehow we have been a laggard. So I feel there is a huge promise of quality, volumes, and our society in India needs it.
Yeah.
So that's why I frozen food.
Sure, thank you. So, as you set up your frozen food company, we would want to know what are the challenges you faced while doing so.
Well, I'll not go for the regular compliance challenges for an entrepreneur. Whenever we launch a product, there are two things. Either it has to be a revolutionary product which changes the market or expands the market, or it has to be a very different price point. Same product you are launching at 40% lesser. Right? Where we felt was the industry is replete with products from mid-size and large-size companies which are full of xanthan gums, thickeners, antacids. So, more than the food technologists, they have the chemistry lab guys with them. This is where we really felt that we could make a difference. We could make a huge difference.
Sure.
Let me tell you, I was wrong. Because the industry is still not 100% ready to accept it. I'll give you a simple example. When you want to eat a cheese nugget, what would you expect it will have? Cheese? Naturally, am I right? Now, even the best of companies, when you eat a cheese nugget, no chemicals, no preservatives, no artificial, it is written at the top. Inside, you will see 12% cheese. In a further finer print, it is written artificial permitted cheese flavor added. So, when you are eating a cheese item, would you want to eat artificial cheese? Definitely no. So, then when you launch a good pure cheese product, naturally the price points are going to be very, very different. Who does the customer education? But a startup does not have those deep pockets. So this is where we falter. Ultimately, we found our way as a combination. There were several products where we could still have chemicals and preservative-free items, thanks to Anita Myint and our company, and at a lower price point. This is where we found our niche. So all our products are guaranteed chemicals-free, preservatives-free, no artificial flavors, and most of them are at a lower price point. It took us some losses and a lot of hard work, but we found our calling.
Thank you. So, we keep hearing of different food safety issues in companies, food companies, and processing industry. So, how do you address these issues?
It has been a challenge, to be honest. What we have heard so many articles in the media recently, be it from baby foods to chocolates to noodles to masalas,
Yes.
we all have been eating it. Were they compliant? Definitely yes. Were they safe? Possibly yes. Were they healthy? maybe not. Right? So, if you see compliance, safety, and healthy, I categorize in three parts. Once they are compliant, they are doing business. They are safe or not, God knows. Whether they are healthy or not, now even an educated customer knows. So this is where our challenge was. So what we have done is, when we talk of food safety, as I said, our products are such that we could really shortlist products from 7 items 2 years back. Today we have 80 plus items. And we ensure and guarantee that अगर आप ज़्यादा भी खाएंगे तो stomach upset नहीं होगा, which happens because of the chemicals and antacids and thickeners and stabilizers in that. Our products are stable and safe and healthy and tasty.
So let's talk about the turnover of your company.
Well, we are very young. This is, and especially in the rising stages of the company, I can answer it in an absolute figure. I'll feel humble. So I'll answer it in 3-4 stages. One is, the last 2 years, we have not lost a single client. Today we are doing 80 plus hotels. We are about to start our exports. We have grown from 1 plant to 4 plants. And we have not lost a single client in the last 2 years. So which shows a lot about our products. Right? Turnover, we have grown by 100% to 150% year on year. We have just completed our second year. So our turnover is in the range of 2.5 crore and my run rate would be in the range of 4 CR. This year, we are easily targeting, even if we don't get any new client, my existing clients will push us up above 6 crores. So we are still too young, learning to walk.
No problem. So where are your manufacturing plants? Where are they located?
Our manufacturing plants, one is we don't mix veg and non-veg. Our non-veg plants are totally separate, veg plants are totally separate. Our one plant is in Ahmedabad. The second plant, our largest plant, is in Kashipur, Uttarakhand. The third plant is in Faridabad. And we have a small-scale unit that manufactures handmade momos.
Thank you for letting us know that, sir. And as we wrap up this interview, we'd like to ask you, what is the future vision of Myint's?
Future vision of Myint's: good, safe products, not just in India, across the world. I'll give you an example. Without naming the company, a company that existed for 10 years makes retort food, and in 1 kg they add thickener and then you add 4 liters water, and so if you eat it beyond a point, any chef would know that it is not. It gives you that bitter feeling. But deep pockets, they attended international conferences, and wherever they go today, they are present worldwide. In due regards to them, there are markets for all segments. With our products and price points, we are very sure that we can really be the player in the global market. So one, I see myself in the global market. Preferred go-to partner of food. That is one. In India, definitely, as my turnover increases beyond 100 crores, we intend to set up our own manufacturing unit. Today, they are in collaboration and partnership. So, in the next 3 to 4 years, I expect our turnover to be about 200 crores.
So, also one more question I had in mind was that with many of these frozen food companies going online and also platforms like Basket and Zepto, etc. So, are you all planning to go online as well like that?
No.
So, how will you sell into your online business?
We started with retail. We actually burnt our hands because in India the supply chain system is such that money circulation is a challenge unless you are a big giant. You need very large teams, a lot of pumping of cash to sell, be it on the digital or in physical. Our food, there is a lot of money to be made in the small segment by selling a packet at $200. I know that. Somewhere, I believe my DNA is not that. My company's DNA is not that. With due regards, I would love to talk to the biggest of players, be it the chairman or the prime ministers or the high commissioners, and have large institutional deals and take care of the people, not going from the bottom directly to their place, but from the top. So we plan only to be an institutional player, B2B, for the next 3 years at least. At least for the next 3 years. And after that, definitely it is somewhere, because that was one pain point. It is something like we could not do it because we were small. Once I have that scale, we are definitely going to try.
We would love to see you. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Mr. Ashok Bansal. And this is a wrap from us at Food Infotech. See you next time.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.